Boys and girls, I have another Amelia Jane story for you today. I hope you enjoyed the last one. So remember, Amelia Jane is a doll and she's very naughty. She gets up to lots of mischief. So let's see what happens today. It's called Amelia Jane Gets a Shock. Well, for a little while, Amelia Jane was very good. And then, oh dear, she forgot all her promises and became really naughty. The things she did. She took a needle and cotton out of Nanny's work basket and sewed up the sleeves of the teddy bear's new coat when he wasn't looking. So when he went to put on his coat, he simply could not put his arms through the sleeves anyhow. He just couldn't find the way in because the sleeves were sewn up. How Amelia Jane laughed to see him. The next night, she hid behind the curtain and began to meow like a cat. The toys were not very fond of Tibbs the cat because he sometimes chewed them. So they all stopped playing and looked around to see where Tibbs was. "I can hear him mewing," said the teddy bear. "He must be behind that door." But he wasn't. Amelia meowed again. The toys hunted all around for the cat. They even looked in the coal scuttle under the hearth rug, and that made Amelia laugh until she nearly choked. She meowed again very loudly. "Where is that cat?" cried Tom the toy soldier in despair. "We have looked everywhere. Is he behind that curtain?" "No, there's only Amelia Jane there," said the golden-haired doll, looking. "There's no cat." Well, of course they didn't find any cat at all. And Amelia Jane didn't tell them that it was she who had been meowing. So to this day, they wonder where Tibbs had hidden himself that night. Then Amelia Jane saw a soda water siphon left in the corner of the room. She knew how it worked because she had seen Nanny using one. Oh, what fun it would be to squirt all the toys. She stole towards it, picked it up, and dear me, it was heavy. She ran at the surprised Tom, pressed down the handle, and out gushed the soda water all over him. There it is. So there's Amelia Jane. She's gushing the water out all over poor Tom. "Oh!" he shouted in astonishment. "What is that? What is it?" "Amelia Jane, you ought to be ashamed of yourself." But she wasn't a bit ashamed. She was just enjoying herself thoroughly. She ran after the teddy bear and soaked him with soda water too. She squirted lots over the clockwork mouse and made him so wet that for 2 days his clockwork went wrong and he couldn't be wound up. She squirted the pink rabbit and he got into the waste paper basket and couldn't get out, which worried him very much because he was so afraid that Jane, the cleaner, would throw him away the next day. But she didn't, which was very lucky. "Amelia Jane is up to her tricks again," said the clockwork clown, frowning. "We shall have no peace at all. What shall we do?" "Take away her key," said the clockwork mouse. "She hasn't got a key, silly," said Tom. "Lock her in the cupboard," said the teddy bear. "She knows how to undo it from the inside," said the pink rabbit gloomily. Nobody spoke for a whole minute. They were all thinking hard. Then the clockwork clown gave a little laugh. "I know," he said. "I've thought of an idea. It's quite simple really, but it might work." "What?" cried everyone. "Let's polish Amelia Jane's shoes underneath and make them very, very slippery," said the clown. "Then if she begins to run after us with soda water siphons or things like that, down she'll go." "But she won't like that," said the golden-haired doll, who was rather tender-hearted. "Well, we don't like the tricks she plays on us," said Tom. "We'll do it, clown. When she next takes her shoes off, we'll polish the underneath until they are slippery as glass." The very next night, Amelia Jane took off her shoes because she had said that her feet were hot. She put the shoes into a corner and then danced around the nursery in her stockinged feet, enjoying herself. The clown picked up the shoes and ran away to the back of the toy cupboard with them. He had a tiny duster there and a little bit of polish that he had taken out of Jane's polish jar when the nursery had been cleaned out. Ah, Amelia Jane, you'll be sorry for all your tricks. The clown polished and rubbed and polished. The soles of the shoes shone. They were as slippery as could be. The clown put them back and waited for Amelia Jane to put them on. This she did very soon, for she had stepped on a pin and pricked her foot. As she put her shoes on, she thought about a naughty trick. I'll run after all the toys with that pin that I trod on, she thought. Oh, that will make them rush away into the corners. What fun it shall be to frighten them. She buttoned her shoes and took the nasty long pin into her hand. There she is, putting her shoes back on. Naughty Amelia Jane. Then she stood up, looked around, her naughty eyes gleaming. I'll run after that little teddy bear, she thought. So off she went, straight at the teddy bear, holding the pin out in front of her. Amelia Jane, put that pin down, shouted the teddy bear in fright. But before Amelia Jane had taken 3 steps, her very, very slippery shoes slid along the ground and down she fell. Bumpity bump. She was so surprised. Up she got again and took a few more steps towards the teddy bear, but her shoes slipped and down she fell. Bumpity bump. She hit her head this time. What is the matter with the carpet? Cried Amelia Jane in a rage. Keeps making me fall down. Oh, laughed the toys. Perhaps there is slippery magic about, Amelia Jane. Oh, I believe you toys have something to do with it, shouted the angry doll. Up she got and took the pin in her hand again. I'll show you what happens to people who put slippery magic on the floor. Here comes my pin. She tried to run at Tom, who was laughing so much that the tears ran all down his face. But down she went again, bumpity bump, and my, oh my, the pin stuck into her knee. It really did. How Amelia Jane squealed. How she wept. Oh, the horrid pain. Oh, how it hurts, she cried. Well, Amelia Jane, it serves you right, said the pink rabbit. You were going to prick us with that pin, and now it has pricked you. You know how it feels. Amelia Jane threw the pin away in a rage. The clown picked it up and flung it into the fire. He wasn't going to have pins about the nursery. Amelia Jane got up again. I'm going to bandage my knee where the pin pricked it, she said. She ran to the toy cupboard, but before she was halfway there, her slippery shoes slid away beneath her, and down she sat with a dreadful bumpity bumpity bump. The toys laughed. Amelia Jane cried bitterly. The golden-haired doll felt sorry for her. Don't cry any more, Amelia Jane. Take your shoes off and you won't fall again. We played a trick on you, but you can't complain because you have so often tricked us. You should not play jokes on other people if you can't take a joke yourself. Amelia Jane took her shoes off. She saw how the clown had polished them underneath and she went very red. She knew quite well she couldn't grumble if people were unkind, because she too had been unkind. I'll try to be good, toys, she said at last. It's difficult for me because I'm not a shop toy like you, so I haven't learned good manners and nice ways. But I might be good one day. The toys thought it was nice of her to say all that. The golden-haired doll came to help her bandage her knee. The clown put a bandage round her head where she had bumped it. She looked so funny that they didn't know whether to laugh or cry at her. Amelia Jane did enjoy being fussed. She was as nice as could be to the toys, but oh dear, I do somehow feel perfectly certain that she can't be good for long. There she is, getting all bandaged up. You see? Do you think she'll be good for long? Or do you think she'll be up to her old mischief and tricks again? We'll see. I hope you enjoyed that.